Onnit is finally doing something, and it has caught my attention because this thing is actually him updating his test game. And this test game is obviously for him to test for future updates and stuff like that. The only update that is really coming soon is Beesmash, which is in December obviously. But what I want to show you guys first is actually on its profile. This is because for the past couple of days he has been in Roblox Studio working and updating the Buzz test place. As you guys see over here, Studio Dash, and it's obviously, you know, the test place. He has also been playing games such as Poop Simulator. I don't know why you played Poop Simulator over here. And then you also have Royal High. I mean, I guess he just been enjoying Roblox at the same time, you know, developing, getting some stress off. Yeah, I mean, I feel that, to be honest. I'd be loving to play some games like that too. But let's talk about more of the, you know, the Buzz test place, because the Buzz test place has been updated 50 times in the last 2 days, and Onnit has been going on and off each time in studio, just working and working. And this only happens when Onnit is actually actively working on something, as last time Onnit was basically updating the Buzz test place last year, and it was in November to December, and he updated the Buzz test place 300 times then, and out of that we got the Robo Challenge. So all I'm going to say is I think we finally are getting some new equipment, or anything really. And I do really think that the next thing we are going to get is the sprinklers and bags. And by the way, I'm pretty sure, like 99% sure, this is the next thing that we're going to get for Beesmas. And this is because Onnit has said before, but I can say, yes, I have actively planned and worked on the designs and how I want the mechanics of the backpacks and sprinklers to work on and off since last Beesmas, but I haven't implemented them yet. And this literally lines up perfectly. He's probably working on them right now as I'm even speaking, as you guys are watching the video probably as well. He just keeps updating Buzz and making sure they are working. So the chances we are actually going to get this are highly likely. But yeah, also we will most likely start getting leaks and stuff, like maybe even testing new equipment soon in November. As last time, whenever we got the new collectors, you know, so the new equipment basically, it was in November. And as you know as well, we need to test them to make sure they don't have any bugs at all, and so you don't make 100 quintillion from just one single swing. And testing does also take quite a while, so the chances are really high we will get them in November. And since Onnit is actually working on this equipment in October, which is actually really rare for him to do stuff like this, we might actually see them even before November. Although there's not a big chance we're going to get it before November, we're probably going to get it in November overall though. But also remember, it may not be the new equipment this time. Well, maybe Onnit is planning to add a new B zone, for example, or some sort of zone at least. Because, you know, it has been a real long time since we got a new zone, apart from, you know, the Dapper Bear zone. I don't really want to count that, to be honest, because that's not even a zone. You don't have this B zone over here, do you? But I do think we will probably get the Coco belt at least, if it's not the new bags and we get a new B zone. Now, also, it doesn't mean that it is 100% happening in November, but looking at the past, as you know, said before, it is highly likely we're going to get it then. And if it doesn't come then, it is most likely going to be very early December. As said before, again, we need loads of time to really test it, and there is also no way that Onnit is actually working this much time on a bug or something, because I don't even think there are any bugs in the game right now, right? I don't think so. And I don't think he is actually working on PlayStation support too, because, well, I mean, it's not even on Xbox. So all I gotta say overall, like, I'm really excited, because I think it's finally time for us to get something new in terms of leaks. But yeah, so for now, this is the end of the video. Make sure to give me your predictions in the comments right now on what you guys think is actually happening, and make sure to subscribe, as I'm trying to hit 100,000 subscribers, and make sure to like the video too, because I mean, why not like the video as well, right? And bye.